Rose, part two. To do we need to be um, clear with ourselves before we start cleanses? So I began trusting that if it was showing up, it was for me, um, and that has evolved too. So at first I could afford a bunch, and I did essential oils by doTERRA. And I went quite crazy with that and spent about $20,000 getting essential oils and thinking I was going to go into business and all of this stuff. And damn, no. Spirit had other plans. And within 6 months of me kind of beginning a process of cleansing, which, one of the things about cleanses is it builds momentum as you get clearer. It builds this level of accomplishment so that you can trust and believe more and do more. I think it's kind of put in cart before the horse to say you got to be clear within yourself before you start cleanses. But cleansing is more than just physical. You cleanse the emotional body, you cleanse the physical body. So cleansing with the emotional body looked like going to a static dance and learning to release emotions that way, doing emotion code, working EFT, Watsu, sweat lodges. And at first, the first few months when I was really, when I was doing those heavy cleanses, it was detox soaks. This woman came across my path that ran a lymphatic institute, and she said that they recommend at least 3 times a week while you're doing this detox stuff, at least 3 times a week a detox soak, and that is 2 cups Epsom salts, 2 cups baking soda, and 2 cups apple cider vinegar. And you get in as hot as you can stand it, 20 minutes at least. And then when you're done, you go lay in a room with no electronics in it, dark, probably with a fan, and then cool off naturally naked under the fan. And that reset my circadian rhythms and where I could sleep again off of the pills for insomnia. Man, me being able to sleep is a freaking miracle. And the whole time, like working with spirit too. I have my path. I'm a Mary devotee. I'm I guess a G-zite and a fundamentalist is what I would call myself now. But I've had to really dig deep into clearing up my karmic lineage within my my genealogy and really resetting a lot of that. And as far as medicine, if it comes and it's free now, it might be mine. It's not always. That discernment is a very important key. Their muscle testing really helped. He taught me muscle testing to be able to muscle test what was for me or not. And he has had a video of that on his webpage. I'll look up his links and see if I can find something to tag him. Currently, the one that I would reach out to is Zach Nazar. If you really want to talk nutrition, body health, that sort of thing, and some of the leading edge, if you've got money, talk to Czar, because he really knows his stuff, and he's dug in like a physician on rehabbing bodies. And if I had the money, I would listen to him myself and do a lot of the things that he does. But one of the things I practice is renunciation currently, working on shifting that. But just transforming it a bit. And I don't say no to it. If somebody sent me samples of something, fuck yeah, I'd take it, and I'll give a review of it too. But I work on barter exchange and reciprocation, and most of who I work with don't have the funds either. So I eat now whatever is around me, and that has altered between being super, super vegan people I'm around, and that's what I'm eating, and ramen noodles on the road with Taco Bell for a while, running with some kids. My body feels best with seafood, and over in Hawaii. A clean environment, able to be in the salt water all the time, but that is like, it's not where I'm needed currently, but I trust that Spirit's going to provide what it is that I need to be able to get through well enough. And enough is got to be enough for me. And trusting that Spirit's like, if death is a long, long friend of me, so if it happens, it happens. So I'm not afraid of dying. That'd be a great time when I finally get to quit. Being able to be a presence in my family's life without absent from a form. But I also absolutely love this life, and so I am careful with it and protect it. And but if it takes putting my body on the line for a cause, I've proven that I'll do that, and I will, and do it in a peaceful manner. All of this other stuff is just the ability to be able to be resilient, and it may be in our DNA, but we can change that DNA and heal the DNA. There's another product that GramMagical had that works with the telomeres on the ends of your things, your chromosomes. And man, if I had the funds for that one, because I saw what it did for GramMagical. But that's how I work with it now. I am not by any means an expert. I'm still rehabbing this body and learning to work with it and accept it the way it is and do the best I can for it, but not having some freaking obsession about it either, because my grandmother was quite the claustrophobic and created for herself a great deal of misery with that. And I refuse to say that me being super sensitive, I don't call it oversensitive, it's super sensitive, is fragility. No. And, the fact is some of these bodies aren't able to make these changes, and many, many people aren't able to. And that's why we're not going at this to live to see the ending, but living for a beginning. That came to me just the other day so powerfully, and that is how I'm looking at this. I'm living for beginnings. The more I can give support to the grandkids and stuff, and we're in the midst of an evolutionary change, and so some things are failures, and ultimately that's where we're not the body, or we're not totally the body, we're not just the body. We are the body in this lifetime, but there's where I'm Rose, and so I am not just this body at all. And I've been shown that on this journey. And that is how I operate in this life. And so I validate that there are absolutely people that it very well not be this lifetime for them to see this through or to get this. And I hold space and compassion for that, because I could have very well been one of those. And frankly, grace. And I think the dedicating myself to this mission. But I very much get the sense, like if I completely stopped and chose my own comfort and security and everything, instead of staying on this mission, I'd be back sick and dead in a heartbeat, no matter what I was eating and no matter where I was. That's the truth. because I'm here to be in service. And that's to the child that enters and the elder that exits. And I'll give each of you that are watching this a blessing. This was Wayakara Water Mastery that was taught to me by Dane Nagahuka, and I've adapted it and made it my own. But it is the base that I went through initiation to perform the zeroing protocol. So, Tihe Moriora, He Te Ingua, Te Fire, Te Motua, Te Tama, Worora Taupu, Kasa, He Te Ingua, Te Tama, Te Motua, Te Fire, Worora Taupu, Kasa, He Te Ingua, Te Motua, Te Fire, Te Tama, Worora Taupu, Kasa. Asking that the land, the water, the sky, the fire, the ether, the astral, the hearts are zeroed, cleared of all nightmares, all trauma forgotten. Asking that the waters inside and outside be healed, rejuvenated, revitalized, replenished, refreshed, restored, renewed, respected. Tending that all Kayataki of the one true heart are divinely provisioned, divinely inspired, divinely guided, divinely protected at all times. Asking in the power of the mother and the light of the father in service to the child who enters and the elder who exits. This is eternal memory. Remember. Inayane, Inayane, Inayane. Now, now, now. He te ingua, te fire, te tama, te motua, worora taupu, kasa. Also remembering to bless that water and work with the water. So much of the healing is in the water. That is what has ultimately healed me, is the waters. And working with the waters, tears release toxins that nothing else does. So unless you're going to emotionally cleanse, cleaning up the body. Oh, and then there's a lymphatic thing, like pump your heels and rock side by side to side and look up lymphatic massage and drainage and really work on your lymphatic system. That is imperative. A little bouncy on a little trampoline. Really good. Getting that moving. If you're not going to clean your sewer system, definitely don't think you can put a whole bunch into the kitchen and not work on it. And that's what it is. Your blood's your kitchen, and your lymph is your septic system, and you need that cleaned out. So that's about all I got. I hope this helps somebody and give somebody some encouragement or inspiration to trust, total reliance upon spirit.